I must say I'm highly impressed and very motivated. And seeing all of you this afternoon, I think the major thing that's actually exciting is that the approach is changing. And it's quite encouraging, very interesting. And seeing children being part of this, because the earlier you understand a problem, the earlier you find a solution. Josephine, your founder, was my secondary school mate. I've known her since our secondary school days, and I'm part of her story because back then in school, we all know what she went through. But it's a good thing that the narrative is changing, that warriors are now saying, I'm not a sickler, I'm a warrior. I'm not to be pitied because I can do what others do. So that's why I said the mindset is changing, because when you change the mindset, every other thing follows. You see, because the world functions on the belief system. What you believe works for you. And that's why I said it's good the kids are here and part of it, so that they know that it's not a time of come and sweep the class. I can't sweep, I'm a sickler. You can do what others do, but please know your limits. Don't exceed your limits. I like what my sister said. She said, I know when I bring her clothes to wash and the pay come and say today is not washing day. Know your limits. Because oftentimes when you exceed your limits, like physics to say exceeding the elastic limit, when you exceed your limits, you see, that problem will actually set in. And another thing I want to comment on is, still on the change of mindset, is that, you see, it's no longer, I don't want the language of my crisis has come. It's not your crisis. It's not a property for you to possess. My sickle cell anemia, no, not at all. You see, because like I said earlier on, when you change the mindset, everything changes with it. It's an illness like every other illness. There are people who are diabetic, there are people who are HIV positive, there are people who are hypertensive, there are people who are cancer patients. These are all chronic illnesses. So you don't have to tell yourself, you don't know that my sickle cell problem has come. As if it's a property. When you say, name the things you have, you count chair, table, sickle cell, as if it's a property. You understand? You can say the crisis is here, but not in mine. Because the earlier you start telling yourself, I can live with it, I can survive, I can get to my heights, the earlier you actually know that there is a way out. I was sharing with her some time ago, as a medical student, I was doing a posting in FMC Owerri, and it happened that day, that was my 5th year, we were doing pediatric posting, and the person that was the head of department, pediatrics, FMC Owerri, was a sickle cell warrior. Wow. She's a consultant pediatrician. I mean, as a sickle cell warrior, she was able to get to her height. She studied at Ife. She's as in, and she did hematology. She specialized in hematology. What betide you as a younger doctor, you don't handle sickness well. She will fry you alive. She doesn't take it lightly with anybody. Sometimes she will be in the class teaching with her eyes jaundiced, severely jaundiced, but she will be talking at the top of her voice, telling you as a doctor, never you try it. And she's with passion. She was driving that career with passion. Unfortunately, we lost her, yes. At a point, she had necrosis, papillary necrosis of the kidney. She was admitted in the intensive care unit. We lost her. But the good thing is that she got to her heights. She was not one of those people that said, I can't study medicine because I'm a sickler. I can't. Begin to see the I can inside the I can't. Are we together? That's why I said I'm excited that the kids are here. Because you know, then when we were in school, the approach was different, Josephine. When they say, names of those sweeping the class, your name will not be there because you're a sickler. Now, we are beginning to understand that there is a way you can get around activities just like every other person. Sickle cell doesn't make you abnormal. Okay? So don't see yourself as abnormal. People can achieve this, I can't. Don't create a